Hi there everyone, it is me, Clary Berry, and I'm here to do the Scorpio reading for the next week or so here, about the second week of August or so. But remember, time is fluid, so if you're seeing this at a different time, then feel free to see what messages come through for you, and I invite you to do that because a lot of times, you know, even if you're not Scorpio, you're just drawn to this video. You could be a cross watcher, you could be somebody with a Scorpio moon, or look up your Taurus, I always say that, your Venus sign. That's my Taurus, is Venus. My Venus is Taurus, rather. Look those up, and you know, you can then watch the videos for your other signs as well. Especially in love, you would want to read your Venus sign, watch your Venus sign. You would want to do your moon sign and your rising signs as well, sometimes for you and others. So that's why sometimes, like, you will get a lot out of watching, you know, more than one, and just whatever kind of messages come through. But this is a twin flame reading, so I am going to go ahead and pull a moon card or two here to kind of get the general vibe here. Ooh, you guys are coming up on something big. We got a fiery climax approaches. That's interesting. Climax, huh? Let's just start this reading off on the right foot. So we have a personal issue is also reaching resolution right now with this card, so that's very positive. These are exciting. Let's start this off exciting. Okay, so I'm going to use the crystal tarot here and shuffle a couple more times. Excuse me. Okay, so overall energy, we have the King of Wands, the King of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands. Okay, but keep in mind this is a different deck, so whatever our energy is going to be a little bit different depending on what deck we actually have, and just the mood and whatever flow people can put into it on their own. You know, you can see things in many, many, many different ways. So, all right, let's just take a look at what is going on here. Okay, so we may be going through something here. I feel like definitely maybe there's some problems within the relationship. You might have stepped away for a moment. I feel like there's kind of been an overall like moment, like maybe something just fizzled out. Did somebody maybe get ghosted? But it's not really necessarily, it's not a huge, I feel like it's not a huge problem. Everything's kind of subtle, kind of under the you know, under the radar, flying under the radar a little bit. Maybe you're not focusing on the problem so much, which can be good, but it also can be like, don't forget, like, you need to go within and deal with the problems in order to make that change and, you know, write that story and play that song and all of this stuff. So, you know, we might have felt like we got a little bit screwed over, you know, but we might not have gotten screwed over quite as bad. We may have got screwed over bad, though. Some of you guys, like, might have got it pretty bad, and you're not necessarily feeling like you're in the best place right now. Okay, but like I said, kind of beauty is the eye in the beholder. But so, I'm not saying that this is all in your head, because I do feel like you definitely do have a reason to kind of be upset, but there is a way that we can move forward faster by taking responsibility and by looking inward rather than, you know, just like kind of blaming other people. Not saying that's what you're doing. This could be vice versa, since this is a general reading, could be something that somebody else is doing as well. And, you know, often it's something that, again, you both are doing, because opposites attract. And with the twin flame, they're going to be doing things that you're going to be doing. You can mirror each other. You can see, what are my critiques about the other person? Like, sit down and think about, what would you change about the other person? And then put it on yourself and see how you're judging yourself and where you need to change yourself. And when you make those changes in yourself and go inward, take that time of being apart and to actually do the work, to focus on it, meditate on it, you know, go in and do this shadow work and this inner child work. You know, I'm going to have videos about these coming up in the future, in the near future, on the inner child and also on the shadow work. I mean, there's such great tools that you can use and kind of help you to manipulate reality, help you to have a better relationship, help you to have everything better in your life. Like, whatever you want to flourish in your life, it's like you have a magic wand and you can make it happen if you really want it to happen, if you really focus on it and take in the true, methods of manifestation. And from the law of attraction, we know that what we think about, what we try to focus on and experience, and pretend and visualize in our minds. No, take it a step further. It's how you feel. It's why you have to go and do the inner child work. The secret, the law of attraction, without the inner child work and the shadow work, is not going to take you very far. It can take you kind of far, but it's not going to take you all the way to where you want to go. You need to do the inner work. And, I'm going to be very blunt with you. This is something that, you need to do for yourself. You need to do for yourself. Or don't just heed this warning, you know what I mean? And you will be, think of all the power that you have now. Think of all the things that are going great in your life right now. If you could learn to manipulate these things even a little bit more. This is why people are into the occult. Is, manipulate it. You're trying to manipulate things. Yeah, you could use this for evil, but you're not. You're going to use this to make a great life for yourself and to make this inner change that you need to really, again, go inward and do the inner work. And then you'll be able to come back into your relationships and be stronger, truly strong, not to where you gotta flex this muscle and show people, how strong you are in certain ways or how smart you are, and verbally the back and forth and all of that, but to truly kind of meet yourself at a place where you want to, because we all need to remember to be humble a lot of times, and you don't want to have to be in a place where you need to be humbled, where other people can see that, if that's an ego thing, so be it, but it can also keep us out of trouble and keep us to a point where, we can make some of these new resolutions happen and get somewhere, you know what I mean? Because we don't want to be continuing, we need to use this hurt, use this time, use this relationship, use this rest, this break, whatever's going on with you. I feel like it could be a lot of different things for a lot of different people, but it's always is within. It's always about mastering yourself before you can really even come to a place where you're open to, whether seeing this person, making this happen again, giving them another chance, going out and dating again, whatever it is for you and your situation. But I feel like there is going to be, when you do this work, there is going to be change happening, change coming in quick. And you're going to be like, this is what it's about. You're going to know. It's going to feel so right. And then you just keep on going. You keep on going inward. You keep on listening to your intuition. It just gets sharper and sharper. It gets so clear. Everything, when you're on track and you're doing the things that you need to do, again, you've changed into this whole new universe where you are powerful. You can make a wish and it will come true. It goes straight up because you are, again, you're powerful. You're connected. You are the divine. You make a wish, it happens when you feel it. And when you, like I said, you got to go in and do this work. You've got to make the change happen. This is all about you. You will rise up, and you will let go of whatever. I feel like maybe there was a lot of it has to do with your thoughts. There was something that you thought that was going to happen that is causing you to have this pain. But the great thing about it being thoughts is that you can change it so much easier before it's gotten into the emotions. Maybe it probably is in the emotions at some point, on some level, but in the thoughts, it's just you can figure that out and you can have that control. You can ride that dragon, you know what I mean? So let's just go in a little bit deeper here. Okay. What was the Three of Swords about? Okay. So yeah, we had our ties, we had our temptations, we have a relationship that's, is it on, off? Are we not seeing things? Are we seeing something that we want? These are your thoughts. This is what you wanted out of a relationship, but you feel like you're not there yet. You feel like maybe in some points you can't see it with this person, but then maybe when you get together, things change. I feel like there's a little bit of back and forth here, a little bit, I'm going to do my own thing. How comfortable, are you with the fact that you two are supposed to be together? That you two, you have this twin flame, if what you have is the twin flame and you really feel it, then you know it. And you've done a little bit of research and you know what that means. You know, it's not just like, oh, a soulmate that I knew in my past life. Yeah, you probably knew each other in the past life. You came from, you know, this position where you were going to come and do this work. And that's why you guys are a little bit different. That's why you don't do things the same way as everybody else. And it can be hard because, you know, I feel like you do have this deep connection, but of course, the way that society sees things, the way we all see things, you know, you want to all have always everything's going to be great. And with a twin flame, it's just not always, you know, going to be that way, but it can be really, really great for you. And I feel like, you know, maybe you just need to realize that. Maybe you just need to open your eyes and stop seeing it as this, he's just a temptation. He's just for sex. He's just this and this and that. And you need to go inward and do the work and really realize that, yeah, like this is deeper. This is deep in the soul, you know, this is in the universe. This is your connection. You know, you guys are connected for a reason, you know, and you have these emotions. This passion is placed in your life, you know, for a reason. And it's very passionate. It's very, you know, I feel like you might be in that phase where you're starting to wake up and be like, oh yeah, like I get it. Maybe you're doing more work in the tarot and just finding more out about these inner flames. But remember, it's all about you. Like you are going to be the ultimate creator of whatever happens because you are the spiritual one. You're the one that's here doing the work. You're the probably feminine, like aware one, the yin, you know, looking inward and all of that. So let's just keep on going, shall we? Okay, so this story will roll on. This story keeps rolling on. And again, we're moving past this negative ideas. We're playing around with these new ideas of mastering, you know, our manifesting, flexing our manifesting muscles. And, you know, you're just kind of focusing on yourself and you're might be shutting the other person out and doing some of this really deep inner work. Like you got to go up, you got to go down, you got to go all around. You got to see what you're projecting and take it inward. You got to see your actions and judge your own self, judge your own actions, and then feel also what's in your heart. But a lot of it is going to be what's showing up in your everyday life, in your actions. And once you start to make these changes, you will see the changes on the outside coming in as soon as you start to make them. Okay, if that makes sense. And then I feel like you'll be in for some really good times. Okay, I feel like you will be in a place where you feel very powerful and all of this sexual passion will kind of come back. I feel like you'll have some emotional moments, you know, but you will just need to keep on doing this work and, you know, go through. Like if you have a plan or something that you're working on, I feel like you want to kind of follow through with what you've already been doing. Okay, because you are headed towards resolution. You are heading towards this kind of this climax, and it's gonna be like everybody's gonna kind of be anticipating it and see you like blossoming into this new person who again has so much control and is enthusiastic and is just a very rare soul. You know, and you're kind of letting that shine. Like the more you go inside, the more you will see your righteous actions, again, bringing you good results. And again, becoming somebody that people are just like, wow, like what is, you know, this is awesome. And that's when, you know, when everybody can see it and when your partner can see that, you know, that's when they rush in to meet you and show you what they've been doing, their amazing work as well. Because when you start the work on the inside, your twin flame is so connected to you, you guys. Your twin flame feels that you're doing the work and they're needing to step up as well. Whether you tell them or not, this is a real thing. You're already on these energetic frequencies. You already are so close of souls, you know, like some people put it in the way that you share souls, you know. So you do the work. You do the work in the mind, in the emotions, and in your everyday. You flex that muscle of control and your partner will be bringing it back to you. They will be, you know, they will automatically be given the gifts. You can pray for them to have the gifts as well, to get the gifts, see the signs, hear the angels, heed them, to have your partner to, if you can pray or send them that energy, even the more faster that they're going to be on the same level as you, rising up, rising up, rising up, doing the work, going within, making the changes that need to happen. Something's got to go. Something's got to go. Doesn't mean the whole relationship has to go. It means do the work and you will have something going on. If you don't do the work, then you're not going to have all of these great changes. Okay. So moving on to like, what is this week? What is going on? This is what's going on, you know, kind of now, what I've been talking about, this change that's going within, this making sure you're showing up and doing the work every day. Like I said, it's just what is going on. So make those changes. What have we got here? So to clarify the 9 of Cups, we have the 6 of Wands, the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups, we get the Moon again. And then, so a lot of 6s here. This is the second time I've gotten 666. Don't be alarmed by that. I always bless my cards, and, you know, I believe in a type of a God, I guess you could say. Like, I believe in a God, but it's like a collective unconscious sort of a thing. And, you know, as much as it's just different. So I know we all have our own beliefs. I'm just seeing a lot of going inward here, a lot of listening to your angels, a lot of change, a lot of spiritual. I mean, you've got like birds and messengers and moons in every single. I feel like this is going to be a really good week for you to do some meditating, get into nature, just close your door, like turn off your phone, say, this is going to be my angel time. This is going to be, you know, when I'm healing myself, conquering myself, you know, you got to go in the cocoon before you can hatch and become this new butterfly. You know, you've got to do that with inward time. So I feel like at the beginning of the week, you know, you're doing a lot of the work. Boys are back already. So you're doing a lot of the work, and then, like I said, you're going to feel like you're blossoming and you're changing. You're going to feel like, you're going to do this inner child work. You're going to go back to your childhood. So sorry about that. You're going to go back to your childhood. You're going to revisit. You're going to do your shadow work. See the projections that you're making on others as well, and use these. Okay, this is the High freaking Priestess, you guys. This is the intuition that we all have, the higher power that is within us, our divine nature, that we already know the answer. You already have the answers. You just need to clear it out and go within and figure out, you know, what you really want to do, how you really want to see things. Go in to yourself, do some meditation, visualization, revisit yourself as a child. Do it with a pen and paper, do it laying down, do it however you want, but do the work, revisit it, see what you learned in childhood. Is it the right thing to learn? If not, go back and relearn it. If somebody taught you something and you took offense to it, you didn't have to do that. That's not a personal choice. Go back and change that. You go back and do that work, and you will see the signs right away. You will feel the power. You will notice, you know, that instead of maybe you feel like, oh, like I'm out of control, my partner's in control, they're steering us the right way, like what's going on? Like, you're going to be the one that is in control. You're going to be able to like I said, fiery climax. Like, this is you getting what you want, and it's just like you have the power. Even though this is the unknown card, this is the unknown, because what are you going to do with it? You know, like, we can't see it because it's up to you. You know what I mean? You have to wield the power. You have to make it happen. You are the leader, the spiritual one. And, you know, you don't want to come in with a preset agenda. You know, you want to be open. You want to say, if this is a new start, you know, this is a new start. And that's the beauty of it. Every day is a new start. Every day is a new start. Okay. There's a lot of choices out there that we could be making. There's a lot of great things in this universe to put your energies into. And, you know, you need to kind of stay open and stay clear slated, and do this time where you're emptying out. You're releasing a lot of emotions. You're emptying out old beliefs, letting them go. And that's when your new ideas and your new beginnings and your new life can actually begin. And make sure that you're not focusing on the past too much, because the power is in the present. Okay, the power's in the present. Seize the moment. Carpe diem. But after you do your work. After you do your work. Things have been changing a little bit. Okay. Things are changing. You had a new start, new ideas, whole thing, fresh slate. You have to review. You have to keep pushing and keep on moving forward. And sometimes you have to be full and have these times of togetherness. And then sometimes you have to step back and, you know, miss somebody and let them see things, you know. But I feel like if there is, like I said, if there is like a separation or something right now, it's up to you and this work, doing this work to where you'll be able to control yourself, control your emotions, control the situation, and get what you want out of this person who I feel like is a very strong person. And I mean that not like necessarily like on steroids type of a person, but this is the energy that I'm getting, you know, from your person. Very male, very masculine, very sexy, very, very passionate, very into you, you know. And I feel like you're into them. Like, you just maybe need things to be different in certain ways. You know, you guys did have a tower moment, you know, which has kind of led you to this point, you know. He's like hiding in there. But now I think you've moving past that. You know, you're starting off with a new clean slate. You're hatching from your cocoon, but don't just like forget everything that you learned. Show up on a daily basis and wield this power, flex this muscle, you know, of this manifesting, you know, and making stuff happen. You are the creator, you know, you are the author of your book, of your week, of your universe. Look at this. You are ready to go. You're ready to take it on. If you're not now, you will be, and that's what you'll be. That's kind of be your vibe. You've got a lot of dragon vibe for this week, okay? You've got a lot of, you know, control the dragon. The dragon works for you. The dragon's helping you in this new beginning. Okay, and that could also be, you know, you're Scorpion, like, you know, Scorpions are dragons, you know, Scorpions are not dragons, but you know what I mean? Like, they have this kind of shell, this kind of scaly exterior, and, you know, they have powers and stuff. So, yeah, very interesting. I think it's very good for you, in that knowing that, you know, you can protect yourself, you can have this fun, you can go within, you can have it all, like, and it's going to bring you exactly what you want. And it's not only going to be in love, it's going to be like in other areas of your life too. You're going to be able to just move forward. You're going to be able to stop seeing these things that happen as taking them so personally and seeing them as huge slights against you, when really it's just either the energy that's out there or the energy, you know, and you're going to be able to, you know, I keep on wanting to say manipulate, but it's not really being manipulative. It's just like working with what the universe is giving to you in a more proper way, and knowing the rules of the universe. And so it's knowing how to kind of surf better, like surf the waves better. So you're getting there too. You're really making some improvements. Just stay excited, stay enthusiastic this week, because, you know, you are going to have a climax of sorts. Like, you're going to have stuff happening this week, okay? You're going to have some resolutions, and you're going to be, it says you and your loved ones are safe, and communication is key. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys on. So we had our dragon energy, but we've also got this calming, warming energy. You know, you're safe, your loved ones are safe. Communication is key. I hope that this brought you blessings. I'm wishing you many more, lots of peace and love. And take care. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, each and every one of you, so much. Take care. Much love.